In the lecture, we see the purpose of database system. Earlier, database systems are created in response to manage the commercial data. This data is typically stored in files format, and to allow user to manipulate these files, various programs are written for addition of new data, updating the data, deleting the data. As per the need of addition of the new data, separate application programs were required to write. Thus, time goes, the system acquires more files and more application program. This typically file processing system is supported by conventional operating system. Thus, the files processing system, the system that store permanent records in files, and it needs different application program to extract or add the records. The main purpose of database system is, earlier database system has a files or traditional file processing system. This system store permanent record in files, and these files has updation, deletion or addition operation is little bit complex. That's why database management system is used for avoid this problem. In the traditional file processing system has some disadvantage, like first one is a advantage of traditional file processing system. First disadvantage is data redundancy. Data redundancy means duplication of data. Different programmers create different files, and these files might have different structure. There are chances that some information may appear repeatedly in some or more formats at several places. First disadvantage is data redundancy. Data redundancy means duplication of data. In one record, many times duplication of data is occur. Suppose name has Geeta. One person or one person name is suppose Geeta, or one girl name is Geeta, and same record next girl is name also Geeta, so redundancy will occur. But this redundancy is removed by using database management system. Second one is data inconsistency. Data inconsistency occur when various copies of same data may no longer get matched. For example, changed address of employee may be reflected in one department and may not be available for other department. Data inconsistency means occur when various copies of same data For example, change address of employee Change address of employee may be reflected in one department and may not be available for other department. Change address of employee may be reflected in one department and may not be available for other department. Means in the other department old address is present. That's why inconsistency is occur. In data inconsistency means when it occur, various copies of same data are matched or no may not get long time matches. For example is a change address of employee. Third disadvantage is difficulty in accessing data. The conventional file system does not allow to retrieve and desired data in efficient and convenient manner. Means convenient and efficient manner data is not accessed by conventional or traditional file processing system. It may be difficult to accessing of data. Fourth one is a data isolation. Data is scattered over several files and files may be in a different formats. It becomes difficult to retrieve the desired data from the file for writing the new application. Data isolation means data is scattered in several files and files may be different formats, and this files is retrieve desired data for writing some application is a difficult process. So data isolation is a disadvantage. It's advantage of DBMS or it disadvantage of traditional file system. Integrity problems. Data integrity means data values entered in the database fall within a specific range and are specific format. With the use of several files, enforcing such constraint of data become difficult. Integrity means database files have specific range and specific format. With several files are enforcing such constraint on data, it's become difficult. That's why integrity problem occur. Sixth one is atomicity problem. And atomicity means particular operation must be carried out entirely or not at all with the database. It is difficult to ensure atomicity in conventional file system. 7.1 is concurrent access anomalies. Concurrent access anomalies. For efficient execution, multiple users update data simultaneously. In such case, data need to be synchronized. As in a traditional file system, data is distributed over multiple files or cannot access these files concurrently. Means we cannot access concurrently files using traditional file system. 8th disadvantage is security problem. Every user is not allowed to access all data from the database system. Since application program in file system are added in ad hoc manner, enforcing such security constraint become difficult. So security problem is also disadvantage of traditional file system. So 8 disadvantage of a traditional file system That is the first one is a data redundancy. Data redundancy means duplication of data will be occur in some data formats or data tables. Data inconsistency. In data inconsistency occur in copies of same data is not matched with two departments. Example taking employee. Third one is a difficulty in accessing data. For access any type of data difficulty will be occur. Data isolation, integrity problem, atomicity, concurrent access of anomalies, cannot be accessed using traditional file system concurrently data, security problem. It's also disadvantage of a traditional file system.